ladies and gentlemen. Leonetti!
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Welcome to the Mike Leonetti Variety Show. I'm under the weather, so this particular show, I didn't go to the studio this morning, so I decided to shoot this at my house, and we're going to shoot the Dan Roberts show that I was on. We got over 11,000 hits. Boy, that's a lot of hits, boy. I got to tell you something. It was just a pleasure having him on. I want to thank my sponsor, Mr. Bob Kellogg, Kellogg's Cornflakes. I'd like to thank the Tuscany Grill out in Henderson. Best Italian food you've ever tasted. Naturally, the cable guy, which is my brother, he's got the box out there doing fantastic, which is really, really great. And something that what I like to tell you, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Very, very important to share, like, and subscribe. And when it does, it helps to build the channel. And also, we have a few openings on our studio. So we hired a fantastic technician in the evening because we shoot on Thursday and then it gets aired on Saturday. So if you got to do a podcast, a television show, don't work out of your basement. Give us a call, do the right thing, put your hand in your pocket, we'll make it worth your while, and you can shoot at our studio at the Vegas Voice. So I want you to relax. You're going to love this show. For the people that didn't get a chance to see it, 11,000 hits. It's a lot of hits. So stay tuned. We'll be right back, and then you'll see the commercials in between. Thanks, everybody. Hold on. We'll be right back. Don't move.
I just want to get serious with you 1 minute. We are sick and tired of paying all these outrageous cable bills. It is just insane. I want to introduce you to something that's going to change the game. It's called the VC Box. With this box, you get over 2,000 live channels. You get every sporting event. You get every single TV series and also every movie. It's all unlimited with no additional fees. You buy the box once and never get a bill again. It's a win-win situation. Add up all the money you're spending every month for this stuff. It's absolutely crazy. So order now, grab a box, you won't be sorry.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome to another Vegas Voice segment of People and Places. I'm Dan Roberts, the publisher of the magazine, and our goal is to introduce you to all the wonderful people and places around town. We have a character today that is unforgettable. And he's my new buddy, my friend, and that's Michael Leonetti.
Dan, thank you for inviting me. I'm glad I'm a character. Thank you. I appreciate that.
It is a pleasure. Michael, you've been in town for a long time. You have so many things going on. Let's start with, what do you want people, seniors, to know about you? Let's start with that, and then we'll go into the specifics.
Well, I've been in town 50 years, right? You know, I cooked for Sinatra, opened my own restaurant. My mother's house Italian supper club, very successful. Thinking of doing it again. I may do it again. I'm just closed from reopening again some other place.
That'd be great. Yeah, go ahead.
That'd be kind of nice. And actually wrote a book. And I did a lot of wonderful things throughout the years. Cooked for Jerry Lewis and cooked for Sinatra and Robert Goulet. And I had a major magazine called Las Vegas Image magazine. You know, I did naturally teaming up with you was a great honor because, my opinion, being in the magazine business, you're the last of what Vegas was. You got one of the finest magazines that I've seen in a very long time because it's got so much content. And that's the most important thing with a magazine, because when it's like a book, people pick up a book. If you don't have content, it's going to be birdcage. You're going to catch the bird. But what you have, is marvelous, and that's why I'm excited to be a part of your team, and it's a great honor for me.
And, the interesting thing is that you listed a whole bunch of occupations, professions, but you're also a performer. I mean, talk a little bit about that. I've seen you perform. I've been to your house. I know the instruments you can play. Talk a little bit about that. I mean, you mentioned you were Chef Michael, but let's talk about the performing side.
Well, had a hit record in 1972, came to Las Vegas, and I performed in every major hotel at that particular time. There were the days that was it.
Yeah.
Throughout the years, the lounges started to get smaller, and there was no more budgets, and everything just kind of dried up. And what they have today, which is so sad, is they got a singer, that plays guitar, and if you got a band that has any kind of that money you got to put out, the owners will say, take the door.
Yep.
And most of these people, which is very, very sad, they want their 5 minutes of fame. So they'll take that Friday night, and whatever tips that they get, this is what they take. My situation is a little bit different. I got a show coming up, which is, that would be November 8th, and I'll be at the Romanian Cathedral and I partnered with Leah Roberts, who's the kind of the head of the Romanian government. She's pretty charged, she's a pretty big woman that's there. And I went there, which was about a year ago, and she invited me, came to my house for dinner. So I went to her place, and she says, come to my church. Well, Dan, I got to tell you something. I was in Italy, and I seen the Sixtine Chapel. When I walked into this church, I mean, I looked up, I said, oh my God, in heaven. Naturally, it's much smaller than
heaven.
Well, yeah, like in Italy, but it was absolutely gorgeous. The funny part, everything's in Romanian. So I'm sitting in the front like this. She said, Mike, I bought you lunch. Let's go next door, to my room. When she opened these double doors, she had a stage, she had lighting, a bar, and a kitchen as big as my restaurant. And I went, oh, yeah, I could definitely do something with this place. So I wound up doing a concert, which was an opera concert. This time around, it's me, the guys in the band, okay? Then I got Monique Maffa, who's doing a tribute to Connie Francis, Sal San Diego, in the first hour, twice as nice. Now, he was the lead singer for the Commodores.
Oh, okay.
And so that first hour, but you'll be there. It'll be dancing, moving, grooving, sticking and moving. It's going to be a gas. And then naturally my show starts. Open bar, or you can drink, or you can eat. What's nice about it, I raise a lot of money because the money goes to the church. So a lot of money goes to that church to naturally keep them rolling.
And it's going to be a black tie event.
Oh, yeah, black tie event. We also have a chauffeur because, your buddy Billy, he don't like to walk too far. So I made sure that I spend the money to get him up there to when he gets out of the car, he'll say, right this way, sir.
But you know what? Before we go into anything else, you talk about the show and how you're performing, but who's doing the cooking? Let's discuss that first.
Well, that was a secret. I'm gonna give that up.
Let's give it up now because...
well, I'll be there at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
Take me from 3 a.m. till about 11:30 to 12 to put that whole package together. There's 150 people. Now, you got the garlic bread. You got the Neapolitan salad. I'm doing salsa scallopine. I'm doing rigatoni. I am also going to go with the chicken Neapolitan. Yeah. So it's a banquet, all you can eat. I do it myself. You say, "Could I want to help you?" It's a one-man show. It's a little bit of hard work for me, but there's a lot of love that's put behind that.
And I know you're a fantastic cook, and yet you're still going to use the ragu sauce, right?
No.
We don't use the ragu sauce?
Grandma, forgive him if you're hearing him. Don't listen to him.
Yeah.
No ragu with me. I'm like, no, that's...
everything. I mean, you know what? When I've spoken to many people about you, and the first thing that comes up is Chef Michael. And you had a place in Summerlin for a number of years.
My Mother's House Italian Supper Club. We were the first supper club ever to open. This is way before the supper club opened on the Strip. I forgot the name of it. Bill, you know the name of it? Can't remember that name, but it's up on the Strip. And after me, because they used to come to my place. Not so they went pretty big. I had a little mom and pop place. We were open 5 days a week, 4 hours a day. I opened at 5 and I closed at 8:30.
Yeah.
And there was weeks you had to get in. 75% of my business was the Strip. But the funniest thing is when you called my restaurant, I would get your name, your phone number, and you would have to give me your credit card to reserve the seat. Now, in the event if you don't call me to cancel, there was a $50 charge. Throughout the 7 years I was in business, Dan, I accumulated 100,000 phone numbers, names. I got all these people, and they call me all the time. Mike, where are you performing at? What are you doing? Are you opening another place? So, I got a great track record. So that's why I said, well, maybe I need to get back in the ring and do one more title shot.
Which I think it'd just be fantastic. But with everything else you have going on, you also have a TV show on YouTube. Talk a little bit about the Michael Leonetti show.
Well, it's called the Mike Leonetti Variety Show. Naturally, my brother, Anthony Biondo, he's the co-producer of the show. Does a phenomenal job for me. And naturally, through you, we teamed up with you. We used the studio over here. Naturally, I had to go buy my own cameras. But they don't pay me for that. I'm not worried about that.
Just keep on going. Go ahead.
I'm only teasing. I'm only kidding with you. So we got stuff, and like I said, we got great guests, great different people. And I want you to know that my publisher's called Mr. Ed Bernstein to make sure that we get him here on the show. Ed, if you're watching, he doesn't believe I'm going to get you on the show. But I know that we'll get you on that show because that's what you told me. So now you'll never get Ed Bernstein.
Well, what we're going to see, proof is in the pudding. It's just interesting that you have such a various set of occupation, various set of just stuff that you can do. And it's all good. I mean, I can kid with you all day long. I know you can cook. All kidding aside, everyone knows Chef Michael can cook. We know you can perform. You play different instruments. And you also host your own TV show.
Right.
Do you find it too much for you? I mean,
No,
you're a very old man now.
I am. I'm 73 years old, and I'm proud, and I still got heat under these hands.
Yeah, but...
So, still be 73 and strong, that's through the grace of God. Because God used me in a very powerful way, which I'm sure we'll get into.
We'll do that next.
And to me, it was phenomenal. And I was very blessed, Dan, to do what I do, to cook for the people that I cooked for, to sing for the people that I sang for. Because my era, when I go, that's the last of what Las Vegas was. That's the last of what that's why I admire you for what you do, okay? Because actually everybody wants to go digital, and which is wonderful, but guys like us from the old school, we're like the Rocky Marcianos. You know what I mean? We like to just stick and move. Yeah. And when you talk about that magazine, I don't mean to go back to it, because I'm out there saying, folks, let's take this out, which we got the Tuscany, which love the Tuscany grill here in Henderson. That's Lou, Mike, and my buddy Arthur. Yeah, no, I'm only kidding you. But with them guys, it's a combination of their ad and my show pushing to get my customer to go to their restaurant.
And
Jerry, sorry, Jerry.
Yeah. And now I want to go to a serious subject now.
Okay.
With everything that you've done, you're also an author. And that's your book. Once you hold it up, that's your book. And I think you should just talk a little bit about it, because you know what? People have different ideas about you. People who have known you, they have said this and that. I was under one impression until I met you. You know that.
Sure.
And talk a little bit about the book. It's about your life.
Well, I went away for almost 20 years. I was accused of a crime in 2000. And I went away. I was falsely accused. But God used me in a very powerful way. Because what I did in a prison institution, no man has ever done before. My book is all over the world. You can get it anywhere. Candy Crusoe is my publicist.
Yeah.
She's working on a movie for me. They want to do a movie of my life. I wrote and directed over 60 biblical plays when I was inside. 60. I had over 17,000 men from every race, creed, and color came to my show, and I worked with 300 of the roughest, toughest guys in the world. And I wasn't a playwright. I really wasn't. That was not for me. I lost the kingdom. I took a nervous breakdown. I lost everything I had. But God had a plan for me, because if I didn't lose everything I had, I could have never done what he wanted me to do. I had to walk in the shoes of Job, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, the prodigal son. I had to study that Bible. And now I got to go to a guy that was a murderer, or a thief, or a rapist, and say, wait a minute, I got a part, you're going to be great. And have that man play that part be respected on the yard. Because if you get a Bible on the yard in prison, walk up to a guy to preach, you will be stomped, stabbed, and raped on the spot. They go like this, don't come near me with that. So, and I had a 7-year run, which was incredible. I mean, just incredible.
And yet, you're not bitter over it, right? You came out, you started all over again. I mean, that says something about you.
Well, you know, November 25th, I'm on a show called Politics.
Veterans in Politics.
Yeah,
You said so, yeah.
with Steve. And let me tell you what I like about this guy. He likes to expose crooked judges. See, that's the reason why I'm going to his show. You know what I mean? Because a guy like him and a guy like me, we got something that we want to say. Now, remember, when you write a book, ladies and gentlemen, you got to be prepared for anybody that asks you any question. And I never met him before. I want you to know that. So he said, what do you want to talk about? You know what I said to him? Ask me anything you want. Read the book. Pull out whatever you want, and then you can ask me what you want. Because remember, the guilty don't want to talk about it. I'm a changed man. I was 100 years ago. But when you're an innocent guy, you'll talk about it the day you close your eyes and they put you in that casket.
Yep. Now, in the minute or so that we have left, I got a couple of very quick questions.
Only a minute?
That's it. That's all you get. Okay. But it's something where I just get a kick out of it. With everything that you've done, everything. Okay, day comes, you go up to the pearly gates, you see St. Peter, and he's going to say, Michael, in order for you to get in, you got one song. You got to impress me with one song. What song is it?
It would have to be my hit record.
Which is?
Because of you, there's a song in my heart.
And that's your one song.
I got a gang of songs.
Well, no, but he always says one, okay? I know you'll say, I can do 4 hours, but I got one song to get in. That's your song.
But what I would say to him, which one do you want to hear?
Okay, that's good. That's a good.
Okay, I would say, what one do you want to hear? I don't do Christian songs.
No.
I swing it. So he says, Mike, I got a spot for you. I'm telling you right now, I know exactly where I'm going.
Okay, and if you had to cook him a meal, and you wouldn't use the ragu sauce, right? That's correct. You got to cook him a meal. You go, all right, cook him a meal. What are you making?
I do the frutti di mare.
Which is?
Which is seafood.
Oh, seafood.
Yeah, don't do the lobster, the clams, the mussels. He would go out of his mind for that. I'm telling you something.
I got you.
I got to go for seafood. I got with a dish of linguine. He's got to have the linguine macaroni on the side with a little matzah to dip in the sauce.
You got it covered, man. You cover all the bases. Anyway, hey, listen, I thank you so much for being here. Of course, we went over the limit, but you're well worth it. And you know what? A little bit of luck. We're going to see your show in November. Come back. We'll do some more stuff.
Sounds great. Thanks for being so nice to me and to make an Italian feel welcome. Remember, you were the money. We were the muscle. That's what made Las Vegas.
It's a hell of a team. Anyway, this is Dan Roberts for People and Places with my new buddy, Michael Leonetti, and we'll see you next time.
Hello, everybody. This is Mike Leonetti. I got up this morning. I said, do you know something? I'm going to move to go to the Tuscany Grill in Henderson because they got the best food you've ever tasted in your life. So sit back, relax. While you're relaxing, I'm going to be eating a dish of spaghetti and meatballs. Don't you move. We're coming right back with the show. Well, we're back, everybody. Well, I hear that music. Here comes the music. Well, like I said on every show, if I had Aladdin's lamp and I had one wish to make, I would not wish for caviar or any special dish. I would not wish for dollars, yet in dollars I have few. I wish to come to a studio, even my home, to bring my message to people like you. We got a great thing happening. Don't forget, November 8th, we're going to be at the Romanian Cathedral. Fantastic show, twice as nice is going to be there. It's going to be Motown, open bar, or you can eat, or you can drink. You know what I mean? And we in overflow now. So for ticket-wise, you got to give a call. It's overflow. So for people that were canceled, then we will have a ticket for you. So thank you for being so kind. And I always say this all the time. If you're under the weather, like today, I got sick. You know what I mean? Things happen. And look above a cloud. God will always open up a door, always make you feel terrific, and I'll never, never let you down. It's nice to be important, but it's important to be nice, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget, November 25th, I'll be on Veterans in Politics. It's going to be one powerful, unbelievable show. You don't want to miss that one. Thanks again, folks. I'll see you next week. Leah Roberts is on my show. It's going to be great. Thanks again.
Sugar night.